Class 30. Federalism. Why is federalism important for India? It allows people to choose policies that suits their regional needs. It satisfies demands for autonomy, thus prevents secessionist tendencies. It prevents abuse of power by government by dividing power between two levels of government. Challenges. Reforms become difficult. Building consensus on major reforms takes time. GST bill introduced in 2011 but passed in 2016 as convincing states took time. More demands for autonomy. Demands for new states for more autonomy. For example, Gorkhaland, Bidhar. Strong center control states. Governors acting as center's agents restricts states' autonomy. For example, governors' role in government formation in Goa, Manipur, and Maharashtra. Cooperative federalism. Center and states share a horizontal relation where they cooperate in larger public interest. Example, Niti Aayog's aspirational district program for development of backward district. Competitive federalism. Relation between central and state is vertical and between states is horizontal. States compete with each other to attract funds and investment. Example, Niti Aayog encourages healthy competition among states through transparent rankings. Challenges. Trust deficit between center and state. Socio-economic condition of states varies a lot. Some news articles adverse changes federalism in period. A competitive federalism. From competitive to comparative federalism, we know best attitudes of the governments threatens to detail crucial reforms. Lack of trust, friction between center and state is a result of the erosion of faith in center and administrating GST fairly. Physical federalism. Cess and surcharge increased in last few years. Share of state in center gross tax revenue fell from 36% to 32%. GST compensation cess. GST reduced taxation power of state. They were assured of 14% growth in GST revenue. GST shortfall due to lockdown created friction between center and states. Although GST Council is a shining example of cooperative federalism. Centrally sponsored scheme. Financed by both center and state 50-50 ratio, but implemented by states. Center frame rules and guidelines which reduces operational autonomy of states. Borrowing power of states. States' borrowing limit increased from 3% to 5% of GSTP, but only 0.5% is unconditional. Rest depends on debt sustainability, power sector reforms, job creation, etc. Institutional transgression. Ignoring governments. Center ignoring elected representative of the state, holding meetings with state secretaries and district collectors on issues that are primarily under state control. National lockdown during first wave without consulting states. Misuse of agency. Center using institutions such as EIT, ED, CBI, NIA to intimidate opponents. Education. Center is meddling with appointments of vice chancellors in university funded and run by state governments. This further impacts faculty recruitment. Health. Differential prices for states to vaccines. Strong center. What makes center stronger? Like Canada, India is a federation with strong center. Constitution. Most articles of constitution can be amended by unilateral action of parliament. Legislation. Central law prevails over state law in matter of concurrent list. Parliament can make laws on items in state list also, which is said by Article 249. Residuary power of legislations are vested in Parliament. Executive. Governor is appointed and removed by center. Emergency. During national emergency, state government come under complete control of center. State duties. Parliament can change area, boundary or name of states. Center unilaterally changed status of Jammu Kashmir, brought government of NCT of Delhi Act 2021. All India service. Recruited and trained by center and alerted to states. Why Supreme Court said on a strong center? Bommai case 1994. Constitution gives more power to center does not mean that states are mere appendages of center. States have an independent constitutional existence. They are not satellites or agents of the centers. Federalism is a basic part of basic structure. The following trends in the working of Indian political system reflects its federal spirit. Territorial dispute between states. Example, Maharashtra, Karnataka over Belgaum. Disputes between states over sharing of river water. Example, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu over Kaveri water. Emergence of regional parties and their coming to power in Andhra, Tamil Nadu. Creation of new states to fulfill the regional aspirations. Example, Mizoram, Jharkhand, Telangana. Demand of states for more financial grants from center to meet their developmental needs. Assertion of autonomy by states and their resistance to interference from center. Supreme Court's imposition of several procedural limitation on the use of Article 356 President's rule in the states by the center. Question. Mains question 2014. Federalism under the Indian Constitution leads in favor of strong center, a feature that mitigates against the concept of strong federalism discussed. 7th Schedule. Article 246 divides law-making power between center and state. Only center can make laws on matters of list 1 in 7th Schedule. Only state can make laws on matters of list 2 in 7th Schedule. Both center and state can make law on matter of list 3 in 7th Schedule. Suggestions: remove entries that are absolute. Add entries as per present government needs. Example: emerging technology like blockchain, gene rating, disaster management, which was felt during pandemic, environmental protection, terrorism. Moving entries among the list. Niti Aayog has suggested moving police and public order to concurrent list, and 15th Finance Commission suggested that health should be shifted to concurrent list. Sarkaria Commission recommended residuary power be transferred from union list to concurrent list. Center should consult states before exercising power on concurrent list matters, also said by NCR, WC and Punchi Commission. 42 amendments 1976 transferred 5 subjects from the state list to concurrent list, which are education, forest, weight and measures, protection of wild animals and birds, administration of justice. Governor is nominal executive head of state. He signs bill passed by state legislature. He appoints CM, Advocate General, etc. He recommends imposition of President's rule. Concerned with the role of governor. Governor's political neutrality is often questioned because appointment qualification not mentioned in Constitution. Power. Allegation of misusing discretionary power at behest of center. Removal. No security of tenure can't be impeached by state's legislature. All above leads to governors being committed to center. Example: creating doubt on governors' neutrality. Rajasthan governor refused to summon state assembly. State chief of political party in Tamil Nadu appointed governor of Telangana. Former CGI appointed Kerala governor within 4 months of retirement. Punchi Commission recommendation: should not have been in politics in last 2 years. Appointed by committee. Should have fixed tenure, preferably 5 years. State legislature should be empowered to impeach governor. Navam Ravia case 2016 said governor can summon, prorogue and dissolve the house only on aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. Under Article 163, governor exercises his power under aid and advice of Council of Ministers. However, governor also enjoys certain discretionary power. Constitutional discretion. Discretion explicitly mentioned in Constitution, while situational discretion derived from prevailing political situation. Constitutional discretion: seek information from CM on legislative and administrative matters. Result bill for consideration of President. Recommend President's rule. Determine amount payable to autonomous district councils in 6th Schedule while acting as an administrator of adjoining duties. Situational discretion: appoint CM when no party has a clear majority. Dismiss Council of Ministers when it cannot prove majority in Assembly. Dissolve Assembly if Council of Ministers has lost its majority. CBI. Interstate water dispute. Interstate Council. Zonal Council.